Hey guys, this is the Octopus Hermit, emerging from my solitude to talk about the things I viewed. This is my review of Naruto chapters 699 and 700, the final two chapters of the series. And since this is the finale of this series, I decided to wear these Konoha gloves. And these are a gift from a couple friends a while back. So I thought this was a good time to use them. Well, that's enough about these. Let's dive right into the chapters. And so the chapter starts out with Naruto and Sasuke each missing an arm. And we zoom out and we see that they're laying on the hands of the statues. The statues are like this. And then it overlays Naruto and Sasuke over it. And it shows them doing this over the statues. And that was visually nice. And Naruto and Sasuke, they undo the infinite Tsukiyomi and set everything back to normal. And so we get this really lame monologue from Sasuke about how Naruto never gave up on me and we were always friends no matter what, blah, blah, blah. And we lived in a world filled with hate and we overcame, and blah, when I pulled away he kept coming. Sasuke's internal monologue was just way too cheesy this chapter. Like after this chapter he could be the new mascot for Cheetos, because this shit was dangerously cheesy. So some time passes and Kakashi becomes Hokage, the 6th Hokage. And he tells Sasuke straight up, you should be imprisoned for life, but he'll overlook it since he helped Naruto. And then Sasuke decides to walk the earth like Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction. But Sasuke's not as cool as him. And he says that since he's fought Naruto, it's opened his eyes and he wants to travel the world and look at things with his new broadened perspective or whatever. Like, Sasuke's characterization changed so suddenly. It was so drastic. Like, I got whiplash reading that chapter. This change in Sasuke's characterization, it should have happened a lot further back. Probably around the time when Sasuke found out that Itachi had been good. That's when he would be questioning his motives and what paths he should be going down. And that would be a more natural progression for his character. And I think that would just be better delivery of the story. And Sakura wants to go with Sasuke on his journey, and he refuses. He gives her like a Itachi poke on the head, and he's off. And then Naruto's outside the village to see Sasuke off, and he gives Sasuke the headband from when they fought back before the time skip. That was a cool moment, but the rest was 699 for the most part was pretty lame. But chapter 700 I thought was a better chapter, and it was in full color, which was pretty cool. And we got to see all the different pairings and everybody's children. And a good amount of time has passed, maybe like 10 years, give or take. And we saw that Naruto and Hinata are together now, and they have 2 kids. And Naruto's son, Bolt, or Boruto, whatever you want to call him, he's up to the same mischief as Naruto was at the beginning of the series. And we find out that this is because Naruto is the Hokage at this time, and he's very busy, and he's neglecting time with his son. And his son is taking it out by causing mischief and painting the faces like Naruto did back in the day. And so, Sasuke and Sakura have a daughter named Salad. Does Sasuke know about this? Did Sakura take a DNA sample without his knowledge? Did she do some medical ninjutsu? Semen siphon jutsu. Did Sasuke finally tap that? He finally gave in? Just, because, I mean, he's still on his journey. Did he stop in for a quickie? What happened there? And we see that Shikamaru and Tamari have a kid. Ino and Sai have a kid. Choji and Karui have a kid. And that was completely out of left field. Like, they didn't foreshadow that one bit. I don't even think those two characters had dialogue with each other. And the most Ino and Sai had was Sai lying and telling Ino she was beautiful when he thought she was really ugly. So it's kind of weird that he actually had a kid with her. And it's a weird looking kid too. The kid has Sai's paleness and Ino's blonde hair. And Choji's kid is interesting. She doesn't care about being called fat. She's not as sensitive as her father. She just, whatever. She goes with it. And so we see these characters and their kids. We see the previous Kages getting together, and they're all old, except for Tsunade, who still looks young, still keeping up with that technique. And we see the current Kages. They're all having a meeting in Konoha, which is a big city now. And at the end of the chapter, we see Naruto's face, along with the other Hokages, on the side of the cliff. And Kishimoto has a nice One Piece reference put in there. Like, Bolt has painted the Hokage's faces, and we see on Naruto he's put the Straw Hat's Jolly Roger. So that was a thumbs up. That was a cool reference. And so at the end of the chapter, we get this image that tells Naruto's legend, and it parallels with the first page of the first chapter of the manga. So that's a cool way to kind of bookend the series. And so that's the end of the series. Those are the last two chapters. There's still a mini-series to look forward to next year. There's the last movie coming up next month to look forward to. So, and the main series is over, but there's still a good bit of content that we're going to be getting out of the Naruto world in the near future. So, like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, whatever floats your boat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see ya.